All right, so good morning to everyone. I hope again that you're having an amazing day. Welcome to class. Today is Thursday, January 21st, 2020. I just want to remind you, make sure that you have your notebook. You guys, let me see. Do you have your notebooks? Do you have something to write with? Thank you, Todd, for showing that. Morgan, do you need to go grab something real quick?
I'm gonna turn off my webcam, then turn it back on.
That's fine.
So I can get it.
Okay, so we're gonna get our math notebooks. That way we can take notes. We can do our practice problems on there. Bonnie, give me a thumbs up to let me know you have your math notebook, or at least a piece of paper. Give me that thumbs up. And Bonnie, I'm gonna need you to stay with me. I'm gonna need you to stay with me during our lesson, okay? I'm gonna need you to stay with me, okay? Yeah, we're just gonna be reviewing. So yeah, it should not be challenging. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the chat. All right, we're gonna hop right into it. Let's look at our I can statement. This is what you should be able to do before the end of our session today. We actually have 2 I can statements today. All right, we're gonna get back into it. I like that song. I wish I could rap, because if I could, I would probably rap that song to you guys. All right, same. Yes, Todd. I wish that I could. All right, so let's get into it. We are going to do a little bit of review, and we're gonna do this quickly. Like, we're gonna do like 5 to 7 minutes of review. We're gonna do some practice problems. We're gonna be using the I do, you do, we do method that we use in class in order for you to be able to do some practice problems. You'll see me do some practice problems. You'll get to do some together, and then you get to do some on your own. You're gonna have 2 math warm-ups, okay? To get those brains warmed up. I'm gonna give you the link to the Pear Deck. We will be working kind of back and forth in Pear Deck. So we'll be in a session, work in Pear Deck. That way everyone gets the opportunity to write on the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link for Pear Deck. Just go ahead and complete those first 2 problems. It should not take you more than a couple of minutes, okay? One is area, one is perimeter. If you cannot remember the formula for area and perimeter, please refer back to your review sheet, okay? In Pear Deck, it is student paced, so you can move the pages on your own. So if you are doing the problems you can't remember, go back to your review sheet to reference how to do it, okay? So you have 2 warm-ups, okay? You have this one about area and this one about perimeter. So I'm gonna put the link right in the chat box. Go ahead and work on those 2. We will quickly discuss them, and then we're gonna move on in our lesson. So go ahead and click. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily tell me if I'm finding area or perimeter, but I have some key terms that I can look at. I know that he is using fence, okay? When I'm thinking about fence, fence is the outside edge, okay? So it didn't say anything about the inside. It didn't say that he was trying to find grass for the play area, which would be finding the area. It says how much fence. So fence is the outside edge. So I know when I think of fence, I'm thinking of perimeter. Perimeter is the outside edge of something. So I know that I am finding perimeter. I'm just walking you guys through what I'm thinking in my mind. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture. You know, Mrs. Pollard always says, picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So I'm going to label my rectangle. So we have 24 by 30. Okay, so if I know the length, and you have to tell me once you draw your picture. All right, Todd, can you label it for us? How am I going to label it? Again, there are many different ways to complete these types of problems, but draw your picture, okay? Oh, that's right, Bonnie. I'm sorry. I didn't remember. I thought you got hurt or something. Okay. So Todd is labeling every single side because we already said we're working with perimeter. We know that we're going to be adding the sides. So we are labeling every single side because what can happen sometimes if you are not labeling, you may only add up 2 sides. All right, good. So let's go ahead and add it together. I'm going to write this out really quick. I know Todd has to leave in a few. Okay. So when we add those together, what do we get? What do we get? Yeah, you guys can, let's work that out together. Thank you, Todd. Hope you guys are, okay, thank you. We're working together. Go back tomorrow and focus on finding area and perimeter. We're looking at area and perimeter where some of the sides are missing when they don't give you the length, they don't give you the width. But let's go ahead and move on to our exit ticket. We are at the end of our session. So we got to do at least a couple of practice problems together. I want you to just look at, let's just look at part A, okay? So go back, if you need the link again to Pear Deck, I'll give you the link again. Hopefully you guys didn't exit out of it. So go back to your Pear Deck. Do you guys still have it? Or you need the link again? The good thing about this, it will save it for you. So we're gonna go back. There's the link again if you, okay, you got it. Okay, perfect. So once you go into that Pear Deck, I want you to go to the page that has a little envelope. I want you to just focus on part A, okay? Just focus on part A because we're toward the end of our session. See if you can figure out part A just by using everything that we have been talking about. Okay, 4 times 5, and that's not even one of our choices, Bonnie. Look at the choices. We're not adding, Bonnie, we're multiplying. So look at the choices. There you go, exactly. So your answer should have been A. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, length times width. All right, I want to offer something to you guys. We're at the end of our session. I'm going to quickly say this. We're going to log out. Every morning at 8 a.m., I only do it. It's only supposed to be for 4th grade, but honestly, any of my title students can come. If you feel like you need help with your multiple